Welcome to a great episode today here at the Pastor's Pantry Cooking School. I'm your host, Chef Sam Peters. Good to have you with us for another great episode. We're doing some Asian food today. In particular, we're doing a spicy orange glazed chicken thigh, and I'm going to tell you how that goes in here in just a second. But before we get started, as we do every episode, I'd like to share with you what we call the gospel of good taste. It's basically two principles that Joyce and I are very passionate about. The first is that we believe everything is about stewardship, that every good and perfect gift we have is given to us by God, and food is no different. Food is a gift. Someone worked really hard to get that to your table, and we want you to be a good steward of the food you've been given. And so our hope is that we'll teach you some things today that will help you make every dining experience great at your house. The second thing we're passionate about is we believe in community. We believe in it because Jesus believed in it. He was constantly sitting down with people, having a great meal with them. And we believe there's no better metaphor for community than food. And so our hope and prayer is that through the meals that we share with you here in the cooking school, is that when you gather folks around your table again, it'll be a sacred place and a sacred time to meet. Well, let's get into our recipe today. Joyce, if you would, share with them what's in the ingredients.
All right, this is our orange glazed chicken thighs. This is going to serve 8 people. Each person will get 2 thighs each. We need 24 ounces of Pantry spicy orange glaze for marinade, and then we need another 24 ounces of Pantry spicy orange glaze for cooking. So you need a total of 16 thighs, and you're going to need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of chopped onion.
Super easy ingredients. One of the great things, there's a lot of ways that I've made this in the past before we had our own sauces. You had to mix all these ingredients together to come up with the marinade. We've totally eliminated all that hassle. We're using our Pantry spicy orange glaze sauce. This actually has won several gold medals as an Asian sauce, and it is fantastic in stir fries, on chicken, on poultry. But guarantee you, just use this and it will do a fantastic job with your food.
And it's not spicy hot. The pepper in it is
Exactly.
a chipotle pepper, so it's got a lot of really good flavor, very, very, very little heat.
Kind of a smoky heat, really.
Kind of
those
a
smoked
smoky
chipotles,
heat, yeah.
and they don't come through too strong because it's really kind of like orange juice on steroids. That's what someone told us a long time ago. It's like orange juice on steroids. We've got some great orange in there, along with some figs and some onion and garlic and some other great flavors and just a little bit of chipotle pepper. So don't worry about it being too hot and spicy. As Joyce said, it's pretty good. All right. So what I've got is I've got a large 2-gallon baggie. Okay. Again, we're doing a lot of chicken here. So we're actually just going to put all of our chicken in this bag. And it should all easily fit in here. Again, that's why we're using the 2-gallon bag. And all you have to do is to put this in a baggie, add your marinade. Again, we'll take half of it and we're going to put on the chicken. And the other half we're going to use to cook the chicken. All right, that's a lot of chicken thighs, Joyce, but it's heavy too.
We're feeding a lot of people.
We're feeding a lot of people today. So all you do is just pour a whole bottle into the bag. And it just smells good already. Haven't even cooked it. Two whole bottles. Obviously, you're cooking for fewer people. You don't need that much, but this is going to look great, and it's going to taste even better. We'll lock up our bag. I just want to make sure that I roll this around enough to get it all well coated. And we're going to put this in the refrigerator for an hour, and I'm going to about every 20 minutes or so, I'm going to go in and kind of just flip it over. Our chicken has been in the refrigerator marinating for about an hour. We've taken them out. I've already loaded one pan up. All we want to do is get these out of the baggie. Just let the excess marinade drip off. Just going to get these all in here. Boy, Joyce, I'll tell you what, these still smell fantastic. I can't wait till we get them all cooked up. we're used to making this with this marinade, and man, this is one of those things we like to make on a regular
If you
basis.
like orange chicken or orange stir fry, this is the sauce for you.
It is good stuff. We're going to put a little bit more of our spicy orange glaze on here. Again, big chunks of orange, fig, onion, just a touch of that smoky chipotle pepper in here. And then we're saving some more to put on it later. We're heating that up. We're going to do that later. But I just want to brush this around, make sure it's all well coated. Degree oven for 30 minutes. And we're going to check it after about 10, and I'm going to baste it just with this marinade a little bit more. But we're going to cook it for about 30 minutes or until it hits an internal temperature of 165 degrees. That's what you need your chicken to get to, and you want to check that at the bone. So use an internal read thermometer. Make sure it's 165 degrees. Once it reaches that temp, it's safe. Don't kill that chicken twice. You already killed it once. So make sure you don't overcook it. So we're going to get these in the oven, again, 425 degrees for about 30 minutes. All right, we've got our chicken in the oven. While that's going, we started heating up a wok. You want it super hot. To that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of sesame oil. And then we have 6 large eggs that we want to beat, and we've got to scramble these up a little bit.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to read them the recipe.
Okay.
All right, so this is fried rice. It's going to serve 8. You need 3 tablespoons of sesame oil divided, 6 large eggs, kosher salt, 3 cups of frozen peas and carrots, 6 green onions, thickly sliced. You want the white and the green parts divided, 6 cloves of garlic minced, 2 tablespoons peeled and minced ginger, 8 cups of cooked long grain rice, and we cook that with turmeric to give it that yellow color, and you need 3 fluid ounces of soy sauce. Now, the rice is best if it's cold, so leftover rice, or you want to make it ahead. All right, back on you with them eggs.
All right. So we want to put a little bit of salt on here. We just want this in large curds. This reminds me of when I was in Vietnam cooking, making eggs for our team in a big wok in a little tiny hole-in-the-wall cafe. There we go. All right, we have that all done. I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. We'll come back to that. Wok goes back on, same wok. Don't need to clean it. It's good the way it is. We're going to add some more sesame oil, about 2 tablespoons now. Just enough to cover the bottom there. And then to that, going to add our peas and carrots. Now, if you were doing fresh peas and carrots, you'd want to cook this for several minutes. But because we're using frozen, they'll cook a lot faster. We've let them thaw out. So again, I've got this over high heat on my wok. Again, a little bit more salt. I like to season as I go. When you season as you go, and you season just for the amount that you have in there, as you keep adding food, you find that you properly season your food that way. I'm tired of bland food, I'm telling you. I like good stuff. So, all right, to that we're going to add about just the white parts of about 4 green onions. I keep throwing these pieces out here, don't I? They just jump and ship on me, Joyce.
They don't want to be in the pan.
All right, to that we're going to add a bunch of minced garlic and some minced ginger. Now it's going to get real. Now we're going to start getting a great aroma here. Are you getting a good shot of that, Joyce?
I am.
We just want to cook this around until it gets nice and fragrant. And then earlier, Joyce made up that rice she mentioned to you. And rice is real simple. We're using basmati rice in this case. And it's 2 part liquid to 1 part rice. And you'll end up with 4 parts cooked rice. Okay? So for this batch size, we needed 8 cups of cooked rice. Now again, we added, you don't have to do this, but we added about a teaspoon of turmeric to the rice. And turmeric will turn it yellow, because I don't know where you buy your rice, but where I buy my rice, it don't come yellow. You got to turn it yellow. Oh, love that fragrance. Now to this, we're going to add our rice. And the secret here is to have this rice completely cooled, okay? So cook this in advance. I'm going to season it with a little bit more salt.
You're making me hungry.
Oh, it's making me hungry. A little bit of pepper. And now we're going to add our eggs back in here that we cooked up. All right, now we're going to finish this up with some soy sauce. All right, that's completely cooked. We're going to reserve that for our chicken when it's done. And we plate it, we're going to place the chicken on top of this, garnish with a little bit of green onion. We'll show you that final plate in here in just a little bit. Hey, listen, we've had a lot of fun today putting together this spicy orange glazed chicken thighs with our fried rice, some steamed broccoli. Joyce, have you got a good shot of that? That's a good looking plate.
All right, I have a good look at it now.
All right. So there's our plate, our spicy orange glazed Asian chicken with some fried rice, some steamed broccoli. I want to take a bite of this. It's been pretty fragrant in here and smelling pretty good. I'm anxious to give it a try. We cooked our chicken thighs till they hit a nice internal temperature of 165. The syrupy glaze of that orange sauce on top of there, you definitely want to give that a try. I'm telling you what, it's the easiest way to make this dish. And then I want to get a bite of our fried rice. Perfectly seasoned, great flavors. We poured a little extra orange sauce over top of the chicken and the rice, and so that's added to there as well. So listen, y'all, make this at home. I know you will. You can find this recipe and a whole lot more out on our website, patterfamsauces.com. So we want you to make it, and then we want you to post your food porn out on our Facebook page so we can brag about you. Now, to get this recipe and to see how we made it, go out and check out our brand new YouTube channel, The Pastor's Pantry Cooking School, and you can see how we made all of this dish today. Listen, y'all, it's been fun sharing a great meal with you. Bless cooking.